Competitive advantage over the next 10 years in this business is all about the people. It's the people. It's the experience delivered through the people on your team. And every other part of the dealership is managed so closely, except for this part of the business, which is anywhere from 50 to 70% of the cost structure of a dealership. It's the last great untapped ROI, and I think the last true source of competitive advantage in this business.
We are seeing a tremendous amount of applicants that we never saw before.
First of all, we're getting more applicants, better applicants as well.
We are attracting a better quality candidate now. I would say where we are today is leaps and bounds above where we were a couple years ago before we started with Hireology.
Now with Hireology, we can be consistent amongst our management team. We have a process to follow. It takes a little bit of the gut feel out and puts a little quantitative efforts into our recruitment. So that's the big deal. And before, no, it was kind of haphazard.
It has been a transformative 3 months for us in our hiring process and resulted in, for us, the best talent acquisition record that we've had in maybe the 10 years that my husband and I have owned the business.
Our service departments are probably the first early adopters. They really like the skills test. A lot of people say they know how to turn the wrench, and you really get down to what their skill set is and what their personality and will it fit with your dealership culture.
We're trying to measure now those that have turned over what was their score in regard to Hireology, and those that we still have that we retained, what is their score, and looking for correlations with that data that will inform us going forward.
It's allowed us to empower the managers to recruit their team. They're the ones accountable for their departments and their responsibility, and so having that authority and having that platform in which to recruit is key.
We are busy working on finding ways to integrate all the different elements that Hireology brings to the tools that we're already using, gaining an edge over the dealers we compete with and finding and hiring the best possible people.
Right now, the playing field is level as it relates to human capital strategy in automotive. And my hypothesis, and certainly prediction, is that the dealers who get this right are going to be much more likely to be top quartile dealerships in their peer group than those that don't decide to manage this well. It is the factor that will separate top performing stores from the rest of the group.